Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today is Tuesday, and on this Tuesday, my mom has a goal of reaching 150 subscribers to our channel. So it'd be really awesome if you helped us out and made that happen. This video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this bracelet. I call it the Caracara, or Caracara. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. It's a bird. You can look it up. If you hear our cat meowing, she's been kind of crazy, so I apologize for that. I promise we do feed her. She has everything she needs. She just likes to walk around and scream at people. So I'm going to be making it in gold and silver. Not quite sure how it's going to turn out, but I guess you'll get to find out with me. So we start by picking up 10 seed beads we start with, this is probably about 3 feet of beading string. I like to use this Beading Wildfire, and I have 2 needles on it, so 1 on each end. So now I'm going to start by picking up about 10 seed beads, and I'm making this loop here on the end that the jump ring's going to go through. So I just go ahead and bring that all down, and I go through the last seed bead with the other needle in the opposite direction to make this loop. I'm going to line up the needles and then pull it tight. So there we go. And then I'm going to pick up 1 seed bead on each needle, and then a rondelle on one needle and a bicone on the other. Go ahead and bring that down, and then 3 seed beads on 1 needle. And then go through all 3 of those seed beads in the opposite direction with the other needle. I'm going to pull this down nice and snug to my base, and then I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm picking up 1 bicone, this time with the needle on the left. Sorry, that's a rondelle. Oh, and now you get to hear our phone ringer. When I was little, me and my brothers and sisters, right when we got a new phone, it's probably like 15-ish years ago, we ran around and we changed the ringtones on all of the phones so they're all a different ringtone, just to drive our parents crazy. And they never changed it back, so now we have a different ringtone going on in every room of the house. Okay, so I put a bicone on the left needle and a rondelle bead on the right needle. And now I'm picking up my 3 seed beads. I'm going to go through them again in the opposite direction with the other needle. There we go. And I'm just going to keep doing this until it gets to be my desired length. This one is my size. I have very, very, very small wrists, so I recommend doing it a little bit longer than this, unless you also have tiny wrists. So I'll see you again in a couple minutes. If you don't decide to keep watching to see how I finish the bracelet, now's a good time to explain that we are doing a cabin fever challenge. So my mom and I are each posting a bracelet tutorial, 1 a day, and we're going to see who gets the most likes and views and all that thing. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up on the bottom down there. I think it's the bottom right of the video. And you can check out my mom's when hers comes out and see how you like that one as well. And also, I'm going to be creating a Facebook group for everybody following along with this cabin fever challenge. If you want to join the group, you can share your posts of the bracelets you've made and whatever else interesting you've done that you think you'd like to share. It's really just something to occupy us while we make the best of this closed down situation. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I put the wrong bead on the wrong side, so I have to undo that. So I'll see you, well, to you it'll seem like a couple seconds, but for me it'll be a couple minutes. Hi, I just wanted to pop on quickly here in the middle to say that if while you're making your bracelet, the middle starts to get weird and bunchy, kind of like this is. Let me try to show you. See how it's like kind of crooked and like it's just not, doesn't look nice? It will fix itself. Just keep going, don't worry about it. It will fix itself by the end. So here I am at the end of the bracelet. I've got my one bicone and one rondelle on each needle, and as you can see there's still a little bit of the lumpiness, so I'm just going to go through and wiggle all the beads around so it's not lumpy. Actually I need to tighten this a little bit too. There we go. Okay, and I think that looks pretty good. I made this one a little bit longer because most people have longer wrists, so if I plan to sell this at like a craft fair or something, definitely need to make them longer than I would wear them. So I have one rondelle and one bicone, one on each needle, and I'm gonna pick up 2 seed beads on one needle and 1 seed bead on the other. And then I'm gonna, the needle that I had 2, I'm gonna save that last seed bead and go through it with the other needle in the other direction, so they cross there. Okay, now that I have that, it's time to pick up the 10 seed beads again. I'm going to do 5 on each needle. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and tie my knot. And like I said before, I always at least triple, most times quadruple knot it. So there's 1 knot. 2 knots. 3. And this one's looking a little chunky, so I'm just going to leave it at 3. I'm going to thread my extra string back through. Just to bury it. I'm going to do that on both sides. And if you made it this far into the video, I'm curious, what do you think of this gold and silver combination? There's some days that I absolutely love it, and some days that I don't at all. Today is one of those days that I like. I think it looks quite pretty, but I want to know what's your opinion. So you can go ahead and tell me in the comments. So I have that. I'm going to snip off the ends of the string. These are too short to really use for anything. And then I need to go ahead and add the jump rings and the clasp. And I really like these clasps. They're like little ball and socket type clasps. They're really easy to open when you have a bracelet that you're trying to put on and off with just one hand. They're my favorite thing. I normally really struggle putting on bracelets. So that just makes it easier and nicer. You guys probably had the same struggle, but our cat knocked our jump ring container over, so they've all mixed into all the different containers, and we have like a million different sizes jump rings mixed together. I'm sure you know how the feeling is. So we always have to go through and try to find two that match, and sometimes it's easier than others. Thankfully today is relatively quickly. So there we go, I just close it up nice and tight. And then do the same on the other side. So here's my jump ring. If you haven't already, go ahead and, well, if you like this video, go ahead and like it. Give it that thumbs up. If you don't like the video, you can message me, and like if there's something I did wrong or whatever, I'll try to fix it for future videos. This is only my third video that I've ever made, so please be kind. And if you are interested in that group, the link will be below in the description section. This one's being quite annoying. I believe I've said it so you need to request to join, but as long as you send me a request, I'll accept it. So there we go, the bracelet's all made. And here it is. And you can see it's absolutely huge on me. And that's just how tiny my wrists are. Look at this extra. So this is what it would look like on a normal person. Nice and tight up to their skin, but like loose enough to move. I think it looks really pretty. So, thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out our other videos for the beading challenge and vote on them as well. See you next time.